What's up, guys? I am back with another one. Already kind of fucking moody. So just down past my house, I guess there's an older dude, and it's not actually in the community that I live in. I mean, where I live, there's a lot of older people in the area, but it's like down a couple roads, and past his house is a hill. So I'm usually cruising at about 30, and I'm like not on it, but I'm in that range where it's kind of making poppy noises. Is it poppy? It's popping a little bit, and he throws his fucking hands up at me like I'm doing something wrong. I'm like, yeah, dude, get fucked. But the next time, I mean, I'm that type of person. I'll stop. You got something to say it. He'd probably just fucking walk away. So that's how they are. Unless he's a veteran. He might be a veteran. But don't start shit with me. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm fucking driving down the road. Just because you're pissed at everybody else. We got kids in that area with the Harleys that are non-stop trying to do wheelies and burnouts all the way up the fucking road. Things like that. So, he might be mad about that, but I'm not that guy. I'm not doing burnouts in front of your house. And it's a bumpy ass road, dude. I'm not trying to wreck my fucking bike going down his dumb ass road. I just do it because it's a short distance to the store I go to. Like, just don't be a dick. Anyways, I'm out and about making a video for all of you, and it's probably going to be a sensitive topic for the company if they were to ever see this video. But I'm not a fan of people who, like, I'll tell you, I don't know everything about motorcycles, but I know enough to get by, right? I can talk about them, I can tell you all about them. I'm not an expert in motorcycles. Just like being ex-military member, I'm not an expert in fucking guns. People think we're an expert in guns. It's not. Yeah, guns are pretty similar, but they all have their ways of breaking down and just doing different things, and I don't fucking know, dude. So, getting back to the motorcycle side of things, I am not an expert. And, I'm sitting listening to a video last night because my buddy Matt, the guy that ate shit, out in the woods, we're going out again, by the way. It'll probably be next week's video, Wednesday, hopefully, maybe, if there's some content. Oh, so Matt has been looking at motorcycles, right? Something bigger than the Z125. And he shoots me a message last night, and he's like, hey, what about the new 2025 CB750? So I'm looking online. I like my reviews of motorcycles, and yeah, the one review, well, there's probably more, but the one main review place that I go to is Revzilla. And I'm not sure I'm a fan of the guy that does the reviews, to be honest. He kind of talked trash, but didn't really know what he was talking about, if that makes sense. Now, this guy, I guess he's ridden motorcycles for a long time, and he can definitely do a fucking wheelie better than me, but when it comes to doing a review on a bike, I mean, you want to compare it to other bikes, right? Other bikes that people may have ridden, or they're in that same playing field as like the other brands. So the Honda maybe matches up with the Suzuki GSX, GSX 8S. Now the 8R is the full-fared version, full fairing. I call them full-fared. I don't know if that's a real term or not, but like Mike's bike. Now Mike's bike is the yellow one, and I've kind of done a review on it, but I mean, my review wasn't the greatest. But I was just getting back into motorcycles, guys, alright? So, not getting back into motorcycles. I had ridden for a long time, even not videoing, but I'm getting back into talking. And, yeah, Mike's bike is great. It's upright. It's a sport touring feel to it, and it's got a shit ton of torque, and the torque comes from that parallel 2-cylinder, or the parallel twin as they call it. So that's where the 750 kind of sits. It sits in that same area. Now the MTs, I've never looked into the MTs, Yamaha. I don't know what they are, but the twins, they have torque. And I've noticed on Mike's bike that the quick shifter, it's not the greatest, but it's a different company, right? So they're using a different brand of quick shifter, or it's their own internal, however they fucking figured it out. They made it, they put it on the bike. And the Hondas, I would assume, is going with the same quick shifter that they put on my bike. And this guy's comment, this is where it kind of pissed me off a little bit. Quick shifters are meant as more of like a helper for the race scene. Just it allows you to shift up quicker. So the quick shifter, if you're riding and it's trash, it's because you're not riding it the correct way. And I understand with Mike's bike it's different, but that's how Mike's bike feels. Quick shifter is not the greatest, and that's a known issue on all of those GSX 8 whatevers, the R's, the S, and maybe they fixed it with this new one. The new one as in like the new style that they just came out with, but who knows. And I'm trying to get to a point where I can kind of show you like best spot to shift on the CB. And again, I'm assuming, I haven't looked it up, but I assume that they would use the same gear from this bike on different bikes, or from other bikes on this bike. You get what I'm saying? Just kind of a back and forth. Why would they go with something else for a different bike? Doesn't make sense to me. Like right now, I would not be using the quick shifter. Air in my mouth. I'm just not on it enough, and there's a cop behind me also. I'll tell you this guy's issue, right? He's on the CB, he's shifting from first to second, and he's like, oh, it's a little clunky. And then second to third seems like it's better because he doesn't mention anything about it. And then third to fourth, fourth to fifth, who knows if he got into sixth. I'm sure he did. But yeah, of course it's going to be jerky because there's dead space in between first and second. It's called neutral, bud. That's just what it is. It happens on every bike. I don't care if you have the best quick shifter in the world or the worst one. They're all the same. They all feel the same. I've never heard anything different from somebody else. It depends on the RPM that you're at and the brand of the quick shifter that you have. I mean, this sometimes can be clunky first to second, other times it can be perfect first to second. It's just all where you're at in the throttle, and this guy didn't mention that. He just said, oh, it's clunky. Like Honda put something ghetto on their bike. I don't think they did. I think you're just not using it right, and I think that's an issue. I think it's an issue when you're having people look at your reviews to see if they want a motorcycle, and you're telling them things that, you know, maybe you're doing wrong, and you just don't realize it. Otherwise, it was a good video. I mean, he talks about it. It's low. He talks about it as a 6'2" human being, and I'm 6'2", and I've sat on small bikes. And you know, the one thing I don't complain about is the small bikes, and it's because I understand, as somebody that's taller, that they belong to a smaller person. You gotta buy the bike that fits you. This isn't, the CB 750 wasn't for him. I'm sure he doesn't ride it. I'm sure it's not his friggin' bike. And he's just complaining about it. I really do wish the seat height was taller and blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, bud, the bike's not meant for you. And that's a fact. Don't buy a small bike. I don't understand it. I don't understand people like that. It kind of fucking bothers me. There's a hobo over there. It is gated. That's kind of cool. This is the MSF course out here. Kind of sucks they block it off. You know, this is what one of you wanted. Here we go. So this is the motorcycle. It says CB1000 on it. That's my plate. You guys can take it and do what you want with it. Ooh, she's so pretty. I bought the Amazon special grill guard. I don't know if you guys knew that when I first got the bike. But it says CB1000 and it's holding up, and it's got all the little pegs on it so it doesn't rattle, and it was a good fit. I got no issues with it. There's my custom pipe right there. It's leaking a little bit. I use a flux core welder. So it kind of sucks, like a lot. I didn't realize there was like a hobo, you know, over here. It's kind of funny. What else? Tank pads. I don't know. But here's number one for you. What was your name? Jason. That's what it was. So I gotta show Jason the bike. Ooh. So the last part of this video today is just responding to the comment of Jason. Is it Jason? Joshua? Jason? Well, you get the same issue that I get, because, you know, my name's Justin, and people like to call me Jason or Josh. So, you know who I'm talking about. Now, I said, be negative to me in the comments if you want to. Like, it doesn't bother me. If you're just having a bad day, you want to fucking tell somebody, suck a dick. I mean, I'm probably gonna be like, okay. And, you have a better day, sir, or ma'am, or it, or she it. It's probably what I'll do. But no, he was making a joke, right? It was a joke. It was. I got it. I got it, dude, okay? Just, if I comment back and you take it like, you know, I'm being an asshole, I'm not. I'm just being sarcastic. I'm trying to kind of joke with you back. So nothing I say to you guys, unless it's like actually malicious, like you fucking suck, like the Goldwing community that I pissed off when I did the Goldwing review. Take it as a joke when I come back with some snarky comment or whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Don't let it ruin your day. But he said, you know, I like to see the bike. Show us the bike 3 times at least, at a minimum. Now, today you're getting 2. So, take it or fucking leave it, alright? You're getting it twice. I'll show you something else. How about that? You want to see that? Yeah. I don't even know what I'm going to show you, but I will. It's there. Something is. Whatever you think it is, probably is. You get what I'm saying? But showing the bike and doing motovlogs is tough unless your name is Matthew Woods and he's a, what I assume is a homosexual. He definitely acts like it. He causes all the drama in this world, the motovlog world, and wears eyeliner as a man. Like, who does that, dude? Don't do that. Don't do that. They also, him and his buddies also didn't know what Sturgis was. Now, if you don't know what Sturgis is, you probably should just sell all your motorcycles. That's what you should do. Let's go into this parking lot. Let's do it. Because usually there's nobody here, but there's a lot of people here. So we're gonna do it anyways, and I'm gonna look weird while doing it. Country club. Can we get a cool picture with the water in the background? Yeah, we can. So another thing I wanted to talk about was I plan on, yeah, I'm whispering. It's still a little awkward for me to talk in public, you know? Just to have a conversation with myself. People probably think that I'm crazy, and it's okay. You know, it is. I'm gonna let them go by and give them a nice wave. Yeah, just be nice. So I just ordered the crash bars. Now I know that some people say, "Oh, why'd you do that? They don't look that good," but I think it'll be all right. So they go from here, this one, to this one, both sides. They kind of come around, and then they loop around the front. And I need it because I need some better lights. Up here in the sticks, we don't have street lights. Oh, I'm lying to you. There's street lights right here. But no, like out in the roads, there's no street lights. Street lamps, whatever you want to call them. And then anybody that rides a CB1000 knows that the headlight is kind of trash. So there's that. Here's your view of the bike for number 2. Like I said, if you want a third, I'll give you a third, but it ain't gonna be the bike. I'll tell you that, boy. Oh, this thing too. Mike, my buddy with the Gixxer, he bought this. Was gonna use it on the bike, and doesn't like that it comes up close to his back. Feels weird. I still owe him money for that. 60 bucks, I think. Kemimoto. It's a nice little pack. It supposedly holds a helmet, which I can see. And everything I need is in it. It gives you a little like waterproof case. So that's pretty sweet. Ka-chow. And we're off. Oh, not yet, but we will be off. We're not going to beat off. We're going to like be off. You guys, fucking minds are in the gutter. Yeah, see, I like doing this stuff, and it's even better when I have a bad day, like today. I drive by a guy, I'm doing the speed limit, 30, maybe 32, and he's throwing up his fucking hands at me. And then I come out and I talk to you guys, and I feel better. Thanks for coming. No. You fucking weirdo. God, why do I gotta be so weird? But on that note, I'm out of here. Hit the thumbs up, comment down below, the same shit as always. Subscribe, unsubscribe, and then subscribe again. Make me feel good. And I will see you in the next one.